Ladies and gentlemen, direct from the London Palladium, ATV bring you the New Faces All Winners Gala Final, starring 20th Century Steel Band, Tony Maiden, Toby, Al Dean, Afanchi, Mike Felix, Lenny Henry, and Miss Marty Kane. And here's Derek Hudson.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Those are our 8 acts tonight on this, our very special occasion here at the London Palladium. We're certainly raring to go. In fact, the acts have been working hard all day and perfecting things and hoping that you at home and our lovely audience here are going to enjoy themselves. Remembering as well that we've had, 44 programs, 300 new acts on television, and these are the 8 that remain. And one of those 8 acts tonight wins a really exciting contract going to the fabulous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Grand Hotel in Las Vegas, one of the largest hotel complexes in the world. That's where our act goes tonight. That's what we're here for, to try and find an act for that occasion. In the audience, some men who are going to have it rather easy tonight. Our panels, past and present, they sit there, those you have loved and those you have, well, if you see what I mean. Anyway, they sit there tonight. They've got an easy time. Meanwhile, I bow to the royal box. Good evening, gentlemen, because up there is our illustrious panel tonight. By royal appointment, Mr. Tony Hatch. Beside Mr. Hatch, we have got... In fact, if we move along the line, Britain's answer to page 3 in The Sun, the Daily Mail himself, Mr. Martin Jackson. And in an elevated position tonight, Mr. Arthur Askey. Thank you. And the gentleman who's making it all possible for us here, the man who'll be hosting our act in Las Vegas, the Vice President of the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Grand Hotel, Mr. Bernie Rothkopf. Right. Right, the stage is set, the panel are in their proper place. I'm going to join you now, gentlemen, as we bring on your host for tonight, the man who's done all our winners' programs, a winner himself on New Faces not so very long ago. A warm welcome, please, to Mr. Nicky Martin. Nicky, right.
Oh, I nearly went into a song then. Good evening, and welcome to the marvellous Palladium, and congratulations to all you people who have managed to get a ticket. Now, they were hard to get, weren't they? To find a ticket for tonight's show was like trying to find a hotel room in Mallorca that wasn't double booked. Wasn't it, eh? Derek, he's just come back from Ireland because he lives there, Derek. Did you know that in Ireland they're having that much trouble with decimalisation? They've raised the school leaving age to 48. They have, honestly. I know an Irishman, daft, he had his house moved 3 foot to tighten the washing line. It's true what they say. Oh, nice. Thank you. I thought Arthur Askey would put the crown back on then. Anyway, you read this all in the papers each week. Have you read in the papers about there being over 1 million unemployed? What about that? Michael Foot was hopping mad. The worst figure since 1940. Now, I wondered why they had that banquet last week for Vera Lynn. You know what's going to happen, don't you? They're going to bring Vera back and she's going to remake some of her old records with new words to help us through this terrible, trying period. Words of songs like, there'll be new jobs over the white cliffs of Dover. Or they could do, we'll work again, don't know where, couldn't they? Don't know when. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some young men for you to open the show who have never been out of work ever since first winning New Faces. Now, because they're the very first act on this grand final gala show, I'd like you to make them, if you will, for me, please, make them feel especially welcome. Here are the 20th Century Steel Band. Come on.
emotional, wailing, expressing old feelings that needs changing. Wake up, people, examine your mind. Get with it, the change of the times. It's a new generation, endless vibration. Right on, right on, right on, right on. The feelings, it's so exciting. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Lila, 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 hey! Lila, 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 lila. Hit the pan. Come with me, oh baby, come with me. Come on, baby, baby, come with me. Why? It's carnival time. Get back alive.
Century Steel Band. Marvelous.
All that lovely sound. But you can dance if you like. You can do whatever you like here, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely marvelous. What an opening to the show. 20th Century Steel Band. Winners not too long ago on New Faces. Right, we've got one or two things to say about this particular night, which I'd like to say because it's a real thrill for any single act to appear on this stage because they've all been here, haven't they? All the great comedians, Max Bygraves, Max Miller, Al Wilson. Well, it makes me laugh anyway. Mr. Wilson said this big mess that we're in at the moment, he wants to get it right out of the way. You know why? Because he got another big mess ready to bring in, that's why. All right, we've got another young man for you now who creates an absolutely fantastic impression. He won New Faces on the first of this series of the ones that we're doing now. Is currently appearing at the New Faces Summer Show in Morecambe. He's 17 years of age. He's an absolutely superb entertainer, and what a nice young man. I'd like you to welcome now, if you will please, Mr. Tony Maiden. Come on.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to New Faces Soppy Song Festival, introduced by that master sing-along, Mr. Max Bygraves.
Oh, well, come home. Oh, we ain't got time for that anyway. Just good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Straight away, let's meet our first contestant this evening. Here he is, the only man I know that says bless you even if you haven't sneezed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only Mr. Cliff Richard.
Oh, my word to all the friends, I think what's cool, to the music that everywhere. To the people, to the high, with the power to all our friends. Yeah!
Oh, madame. I don't know what I'm doing here. I've forgotten. Oh, but remember, I'm supposed to bring to the next great competitor. He's Betty's favourite. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only Mr. Johnny Mathis.
I like to be a big movie star. I hope for night sensation. I will buy you everything your little heart desire. Listen, something, 'cause I'm stone in love with you.
Oh, that was super, Johnny. Didn't he do well? Yes. Nice to see you. All right, my lads? Well, it is I've taken over as compere for the moment because Max has taken a 10-minute break to make his next LP. Just singing like a fortune. I want to know, dear, what we need here, a bit of discipline, really.
Did somebody mention discipline? Come on, get them shoulders back. Chin in, chest out. 5 bare shoulders, you got them, Mr. Forsyth. Come on. Show more, bless you, man.
Oh, you're right, dear. You always get one, don't you, eh? Anyways, we can't waste any more time, so straight away, let's meet our last contestant this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, meet and greet the one and only Lieutenant Kojak.
What's new, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? Pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do, like a pain in the neck, you know what I mean?
Well, Mum with that, Kojak, you know something? I think you're terrific. The way you sold those crimes, that's really tremendous, I want to tell you.
Hey, you know something? You're not too bad yourself, huh? Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you and I join together? We could be the greatest thing since sliced bread. 'Cause you know what they say, baby. Two can make it together. Well, if they try to understand, they two can make it together. Every step of the way. Of the way. Of the way.
Thank you, good night, Governor.
Tony Maiden there, tremendous young entertainer. Isn't he nice? And smart? Smart young man, what? You like mine, you see? You like that? Yeah? Like this one, do you? The old whistle? It's nice, that. Got me back in Burton's window by midnight. Look at that. In Liverpool, this is what they call a kangaroo suit. One payment down, then you hop it. Everyone's smart. Oh, thank you. She's clapping. I'll throw you a fish. Look. I'll throw 3. I've got a bucket full, right. Got to be smart at the Palladium. Even the mice wear dicky bows here, you know. And when I was coming in today, I saw one of those. They used to call them hippies. I think this one was a hoppy. He was wearing one shoe. I said, have you just lost a shoe? He said, no, I've just found one. His hair was that long, he had dandruff in his socks. Now, his name wasn't Toby, but surprise, surprise, surprise. That's the name of our next fantastic musical group. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big, big welcome to Toby. Come on. Welcome back to part 2 of this grand gala final here at the London Palladium. Ladies and gentlemen, straight on the show, time now to meet a young man from Liverpool with the zaniest sense of humour I've ever had the pleasure of laughing at. I'd love you to welcome him. He's mad, he's wild, he's crazy, he's Aldean! Come on!
Wow! Oh, thank you very much, guys. This is the big time, the London Palladium, the greatest theatre in the world. Mind you, it can't be all that good anymore, can it? The Queen only comes once a year. And they're all doing impressions. We must do some. Queen Elizabeth. And it's a big night because I haven't got the time. And you've got to look smart. We're on television live. Bought those socks. Two bob a pair. Only had the shilling. And it's very, very difficult to. It's very difficult to be a comedian. Is he a comedian? Of course he is. Because no ad-libbing. When I can tell jokes in Liverpool and they don't get them in London. They can't hear me. I'm going this way. And of course, coming from Liverpool, I've sported. All you're thinking, yes, to start the Irish jokes now. I never tell Irish jokes. Tell us one. All right, then. Let's go. Keep moving. An Irish fella, here a minute, an Irish fella was working on the building site. A brick hit him on the head. Now, the foreman was a good fella. He sent him to the hospital. When he come back, his foot was bandaged up. The foreman said, the brick hit you on the head. How come your foot's bandaged up? He said, they were standing on a nail. And we have to do as much as possible. Shut up. We have to do as much as possible. Isn't it warm? And the chairs, no harmony. And I think I'll jack it in. We're going to do something. Oh. Here's a young man made himself very famous on another television show called Opportunity Knocks. You remember this strong act, Mr. Tony Holland? Have you seen me? Hang on, John. Whoa. What's the matter? What's the matter? Hey, they're laughing at your music. Ooh. I used to be very thin. And I can look after myself. I used to be a hod carrier for Lego. I can't help being thin. I sent away for these vitamin pills. Big bottle. No good, I couldn't get the top off it. Impressions, a needle. A drawing pin. Requested, a matchstick. Twiggy. And how's that for Twiggy? I'm not. Twiggy, she doesn't wear a bra. She uses corn plasters. Football team, Oldham. Fulham, no supporters. Aston Villa, no cup. Aston Villa, good football team. God, I've got going now. Aston Villa. They do a lap of honour if they win the toss. I'm joking. You've got teams here, haven't you? Hey, Arsenal. Don't dry up, Arsenal. Last time they went to Wembley, dictating, they'll coach up. You got West Ham, though, they're good, they've been on telly. Survival. And, ladies and gentlemen, they're going like this. The Queen's not here. And she's on nights. And, oh, it's me. I've got to... Ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. I'd like to thank you very much. You've been a marvellous audience. And I'm very hard to please. You. I'd like to thank you. Good night. God bless.
Aldean! Anybody want to buy a shirt? Oh, you can have it. Now, look, At this time in the show, being part 2, we were going to do Beat the Clock, you know, like they used to here at the London Palladium, but we couldn't find a young couple that had just got married. And we couldn't find an older couple that was still speaking to one another. But what we have found are a family group almost. We've got a husband, wife, brother-in-law, backed by 3 of their mates. The incredible musical sounds of Ofanchi.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side when darkness calls and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. Your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. If you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. I will ease your
Steaks, one medium, one.
Good evening once again. Welcome back to part 3. Here live at the London Palladium, this Gala show, grand final. Marvellous show? Yes? Isn't it a marvellous show? Yes. Superb. And the others aren't bad either. Have you noticed? Yes, they're fabulous. Every one of them, great. We've got time now, ladies and gentlemen, in this big show to meet another man who has fought through the heats and the finals to come to this, the big night, where the winner, don't forget, goes to Las Vegas. A great fella with a very, very brilliant sense of humour. Please welcome Mike Felix.
Thanks very much. Nice to be back in England. In fact, I've just returned from Southern California, where I've recently been appearing through a hole in my underpants. And... oh, that's not bad for a start. And years ago, my father said to me, he said, Margaret, go on the stage. He said, and travel. Now, in America, they really think we're in a terrible state in this country. Well, we got a few problems. Mr. Enoch Powell wouldn't allow it if he was alive. But you know what? Things that had enough, Enoch. Things are not too bad in America. In fact, they could be worse. They have no national health. In America, you pay all your doctor's bills, right? And I went to the doctors in New York. I said, Doctor, I'm from England. He said, nobody's perfect. So I said, will it cost me very much? He said, well, I'll examine you for $10. I said, well, if you find it, we'll have 5 each. Now, that's enough. So I'm a bleating lad. Anyway, so he turned around, the doctor, he said to me, what's wrong with you? I said, well, can you give me something for the wind? He gave me a kite. Now, I'm sitting... I was sitting in the surgery, and my neighbour, Mrs. Fussmucker, she came in. Now, can't say that when you've had a drink, but this woman, she didn't look too clever, so the doctor had a look. He said, well, I've got some very good news for you, Mrs. Fussmucker. So she said, it's Miss Fussmucker. He said, well, I've got some lousy news for you, Miss Fussmucker. She said, you mean I'm having a baby? He said, yes. She said, well, we can't be. He said, why not? She said, I've just been to Butlins. Yes. He said, well, it ain't a shally rash. He said, look, come in. She said, you've made me feel quite faint. He said, well, sit down. He said, put your head between your knees. So she sat down, and he's pushing her neck down, and she screamed the roof off. Still had a fag in her mouth, so... and her lips was chapped. Anyway, this was going on. And I'm sitting in the surgery reading one of those magazines. Wasn't it a shame about the Titanic? Now, all of a sudden... in came the fella that lives the other side of me. Now, my neighbour's as silly as... I'll give you some idea. He's a nutcase. Thought he had a near miss on the spot the ball last week because the bloke upstairs won it, right? My mum told me that. Anyway, he come in, the doctor said, what's the matter with you? He said, nothing. He said, but there's a nun in the waiting room crying her eyes out. The doctor said, I told her she's pregnant. He said, is she? He said, no, we got rid of her hiccups. Now... so I'm sitting there taking no notice, and it came to my turn. The doctor said, I ain't seen you for a long time. I said, no, I've been ill. So he said, well, look. He checked me out. He said, well, you're fitting well now. He said, go to the London Palladium. He said, and have a good time. So I want to finish my little spot tonight, ladies and gents, by singing you a couple of old cowboy songs written by a couple of old cowboys. And at this point, I should mention Tom Jones, but he never mentions me, so right. Now then, a lovely song inspired by my mother-in-law, Dobbin, and in fact, this song's all about the old story of boy meets boy, girl, and it can get lonely in the prairies. And in fact, it is a cowboy song. So if you want to whoop it up by clapping your hands, you remember the words. It goes like this. She's got a lovely bottom set of teeth. Yes, she's got a lovely bottom set of teeth. Oh, she's got a lovely bottom. She's got a lovely bottom. Oh, she's got a lovely bottom set of teeth. Hey! Singing I, yippee-yi-yi. Singing I, yippee-yi-yi. Singing I, yippee. Come on, yippee. Yippee-yippee-yi. Whoa! Now pull up your pants on your braces. Join hands and go to the races. Down the center, there you go. Coming on, do-she-do. Come on, Grandpa, around the floor. He ain't been struck since Civil War. Way back in '84.
Felix. Mike Felix. Wasn't that superb? Again, ladies and gentlemen, I love these musical acts. My little boy is learning to play the piano with his feet. You've got to play it with your feet when you've got your fingers in your ears, haven't you? All our family are musical. Wonderful singer. Man, you've got to be a good singer in our house. There's no lock on the bathroom door. I like talking about young people. I've got to talk about a young man right now who made an enormous impact when he appeared on New Faces. Since then, he's been going from strength to strength. This boy is only 16 years of age. Talented, house-trained, and very, very funny. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be Lenny Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have seen some of these impressions before.
But not in color.
Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, a walking, a living doll. Gonna do my best to please her just 'cause she's my living doll. Got her overnight and that is why she satisfies my soul. Got my one and only walking, living doll.
Yes, folks, it was me all the time. A beautiful song, beautifully sung. Now, here's a number that's given me a great deal of financial pleasure. And if you feel like singing the second chorus, please yourself. I'm only going to sing the first one.
I'm sorry about this. I can't get the mic out of the... I came on to do my act and I couldn't get the... I couldn't get it out of the stand, so I'll come back and fix it later after I've done Charlie Williams. Hey, hold on. Come here. Did you know this is true? A country cousin of mine went into a doctor's surgery with all his hand bandaged up. The doctor said, hey, come here, Chuck. How did you do that? He said, I put my hand through a glass window. He said, it's lucky you had the bandage on. Okay, Juju, what did you think of that? It was hardly worth blacking up for it, TC. Lenny Henry, you have insulted my people. Watch out, there's a Humphrey about. I'm coming over to England to fight you and Charlie Williams and Michael Parkinson again. Here's my most recent poem that I wrote while I was waiting for Joe Bugner to hit me. The great Joe Bugner, I did fight one night in far-off Malaysia. And I must give credit to that English boy. He did better than Smoking Joe Frazier. But by round 15 of that famous fight, poor Joe, he looked an ugly sight. He looked like a man who would cross the road without first learning his green cross code. When I step into a ring, they all say I'm lucky, but I knock them dead when I say, hello, Doc King. Put my friend on. I want to speak to my friend, Henry. Come on, put him on. Over there in England, my friend, Henry. I'm afraid Henry isn't talking very much at the moment. He's at the vet's having his face dropped for his appearance at the worst of the old faces at the Batsy Dogs Home. Henry Cooper. Oh, yeah. He's got a well-lived-in face, a good right paw. Oh, yeah. But the only trouble is, every time he goes past a lamppost, he splashes it all over. And he starts to fancy himself, so we have to call the police in. So what? It's my birthday. Didn't you know I'm on the big lolly now? We got a call the other evening. Suspicious character leaning on a lamppost. I went over and searched him because I thought he might be hiding a concealed lollipop. I was fresh out at the time. I said, look, are you gonna cooperate or am I gonna have to sing to you? That did it. He confessed to loitering with the intention of accosting a female. What he actually said was,
I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady goes. I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner in case a certain little lady goes.
Lenny Henry, a marvellous young man that is 16 years of age and appearing here at London Palladium, right in the middle of London. Seat of power. Who else? What about? All happens here. A Russian scientist came over here, the other day and asked for political asylum. They gave him the House of Lords. It does. All happens here, doesn't it? Of course it does. I was watching a film the other day on the television. There's an Irishman wearing one glove. It's one glove, and his pal said, Murphy, why are you wearing one glove? He said, I heard the weather forecast this morning and said, everywhere today it should be warm, but on the other hand, it could be cold, so I've shut the glove. We've got a young lady for you now, the last act on the bill tonight. You know, what a job she's got to follow all these acts, but she can do it, because she can do well in the government, she'd do well in Parliament. This lady would do well anywhere. I'd like to present to you now a young lady of phenomenal entertaining cabaret. Please welcome Miss Marty Kane.
Memories lights the corners of my mind, misty watercolored memories of the way. Do you know, I'm so flat-chested, if it hadn't been for my nose, I'd have smashed my teeth. Oh dear, why I'm unlucky, honestly. Look at my little legs, covered in bruises. I did it at sauna bath last week. I keep falling through slats. Oh, it's... Look at that. Like 2 ginger biscuits dipped in tea. Oh. Thank you very much. Oh, no, do you know, it's been one... I'm ever so unlucky. Do you know, I'm so unlucky, girls, if they cut my hubby in half, I'd get the half that ate. Oh, wait. And can he eat? Oh, what with this potato famine? Have you had difficulty getting potatoes? It's the Irish, they've forgotten where they planted them. Oh, look at that. No, oh, and kids, they're a terrible expense, kids. Do you know, I've got twin boys. One's 9 and one's 6. What a confinement that were. Well, and haven't they got a funny sense of humour, kids, because our Mark came in last Right, it was Tuesday, because Rentman caught me in, that's right, and he came in, I'm out. And he said to me, he says, Mum. I says, what, love? He says, our Mark's spoilt. I said, go on. I said, he's never been spoilt. He says, he is now, a steamroller's just run over him. Have they got a funny sense of humour? Funny sense of... What I'd really like is that plastic surgery, you know, and have my nose out. Look at that for a nose. When they were giving out noses, I thought they said roses and asked for a big red one. Look at that. No, but America, that's the place for all this plastic surgery. Hey, look at that $6 million man. Oh, hey. Could do 30 bobs with myself. Look at that. Oh, I can see it now. Bionic boobs and nuclear nips. Anyway, listen. Oh, look at time. Can never get this little ball in Mickey Mouse's hero. Anyway, listen. I can't stop, because our dog's not very well and I've got to get up early tomorrow to bite postman. If I do it right. If there's a wrong way to do it, a wrong way to say it, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong way to say it, a right way to screw it up, nobody does it like me. Oh, well, I try to be a lady. I'm no lady, I'm a fraud. And when I talk like I'm a lady, but I sound like it's a fraud. If there's a wrong way, keep it cool. Right way to be a fool. Nobody does it like me. No, nobody does it. Nobody does it. Nobody does it like me.
Nobody does it like Miss Marty Kane, isn't she lovely? Ladies and gentlemen, what we'd like to do at this part of the show, you may have never ever seen this on television before, because we're going to bring on the man who has been responsible for all the New Faces shows right from the word go. It's nearly 3 years now. The producer of this and all the other shows on New Faces, Mr. Les Cox. I'd left him with that ukulele, he'd have done 8 minutes. There's a show on the telly that you've got to see. It's compared by Smooth, Derek Hobson and me. If you're feeling upset or a little bit flat, then a show called New Faces will put a stop to that. Comedian, I knew he had lots of fans. Wherever he went, people all shook his hand. His head got so big, he bought a new hat. Then a show called New Faces soon put a stop to that. I once knew a singer who was well known. He had his own car and a mic of his own. He was gonna be a big star, this swinging cat. Then a show called New Faces soon put a stop to that. Lie-dee-dee, lie-dee-do. Shall I sing you another verse and then you will know? Shall I? Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. How much you doing? 4, 4. Right. Show groups of people adore. They jump up and down and then shout for more. They were going to be famous and start paying VAT, but a show called New Faces soon put a stop to that. Yeah. The show has a panel, as most of you know, for kindly old men who often steal the show. They were going to retire till on there they sat. Then a show called New Faces soon put a stop to that. There's singers and jugglers, we've had 1 or 2. Rock dancers, ballet dancers, belly dancers too. All want to be big stars and reach their goal, but a show called New Faces put them back on the dole. Yeah! Now what does Les Cox do with the success he's made? He can't even Charleston, I've heard it said, but the shows that make artists all pull up their socks are ones like New Faces, an opportunity. Toodaloo, toodaloo. That's the end of my story, so now I must go. Thank you. God bless you. See you soon.
Thank you very much. That was Nicky Martin doing a great job. Thank you, Nicky. And now we are reaching that important stage tonight. the important moment where the panel will tell us all about what they think should go to Las Vegas. I think all of us should really thank the 8 acts for a great show tonight. Thank you. All right, then. The panel are ready. And remember tonight, the scoring a little different. They've got 50 marks to give for presentation, 50 for content, 50 for star quality, 150 in all. Multiply that by 4, that's 600 marks is the maximum for each act. And I will go to an individual panelist to ask for the total for each act this way. Actually, you can work it out as I go to Tony Hatch first. Because I'm going to ask Tony now for the total marks of the panel for the first act, which was 20th Century Steel Sound. Tony?
And the panel awarded to the 20th Century Steel Band the following marks. For presentation, 162. For content, 147. For star quality, 132. This makes a total of 441.
Right, 441. Thank you. Remember that mark as we go next to Bernie Rothkopf for that mark for the second act. Tony Maiden. Bernie, all yours.
The panel awarded Tony Maiden the following totals: for presentation, 160, for content, 159, for star quality, 153, making a grand total of 472.
Our new leader. Now to the third member of the panel, Martin Jackson. Marks, please, for that third act, which was Toby.
Yes, for Toby, the panel award was for presentation 151, for content 143, for star quality 137, the total, lucky the arithmetic's done, 431.
Thank you. Tony Maiden still leading with 472. Right. Now to Arthur Askey. Arthur, at the end there, please, your total marks are the marks for the whole panel there for that fourth act, which was Al Dean.
No jokes tonight. This is like the Nuremberg trial, I'll tell you that. Well, the panel award the following totals for Al. For presentation, 183. For content, 179. For star quality, 176. Making a total of 538.
Getting excited. Al Dean leading at present. Right, now I'm going to stay with you, Arthur Askey, please. Marks for Ofanchi this time.
Me again?
You again.
I've got an encore. That's
Off you go.
marvellous.
We're running out of
time. Can you see me around there?
Keep going, Arthur.
Keep going. For Ofanchi, the panel award the following totals: for presentation, 183. For content, 173. For star quality, 172. Making a grand total of 528.
And we must keep going here. We must keep going. Straight to you, Martin Jackson. Mark, please, for Mike Felix. Martin, quickly.
For Mike Felix, the award was for presentation 162, for content 162, star quality 151, a total of 475.
Right, and straight on we must go to you again, Bernie Rothkopf, for the marks for Lenny Henry.
For Lenny Henry, the panel awarded the following totals: for presentation, 153, for content, 159, for star quality, 166, making a total of 478 points.
All right, and so to the last mark on New Faces. And it's going to be Tony Hatch who's going to give us marks for Marty Kane. Will this act possibly beat Al Dean? Tony.
I always get the hot seat, don't I? For Marty Kane, the panel awarded the following marks. For presentation, 184. For content, 172. And for star quality, 183. Making a total of 539.
500! So, ladies and gentlemen, third is Ofanchi. Second, Al Dean. And the act that goes to Las Vegas to represent New Faces is Marty Kane.